Hey guys, this is RLC's 321 Fantastic Plastic back again with another Voyager client build update video. And what I wanted to talk about today, because as I said, it's one of the things I'm going to be doing, is using the Arduino to make the flasher, the strobe, and the pulsing engine. Now, I've already done a very brief video and shown how it works when I've done the Arduino and put it onto the chip. I haven't showed you how to do that yet. When I do the big enterprise build, I will show you that in a lot more detail. But I wanted to talk about soldering onto a PCB board. Now, I've wrote down what colors I'm using for what, so what wires, so I know exactly what. So we've got brown is for the strobe. I'll be back in a minute.
It's white.
Okay, sorry about that guys, I'm back. Right, it's going to be very difficult to see what I'm doing, but basically, if I show you what the attiny chip is and get a little pointing device. So if we get up and close and personal with there, are you going to focus? There it is. So here with a little dot, that always signifies that's pin 1. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that order. Okay. Now also, if you look at the piece that it's going to, it will have a little cutout. Make sure when you put these together that pin 1, well, that little dot that's showing where pin 1 is, let's get back here, that little dot there. Some of them may have a little cutout there, but this will have a cutout, so this will be pin 1. Okay. So, quick thing out of the way. Now, one of the reasons I say is never throw these things away. Oh, that's the door. I'll be back in a minute. Right, sorry about that. It's all go today in my household, I'm telling you. Right, so, as I was saying, these things that I tell you when you cut them off to not throw them away, is we are going to be using these. Now, as I've already mentioned, I think I've already mentioned it, on the blue is going to be the strobe, and that's on pin 2 of our attiny. The negative is on pin 4, hence I've got the black cable going pointing to the negative, so it reminds me that I'm on the negative. Pin 5 is your power, your positive, so that's why I've got the red cable there. The orange on pin 3 is for our navigation, and pin 7, green, is our pulsing for the rear engine. Is that right? I think that's right. I hope that's right. It should be. It should be. Let me just double check it, just to be on the safe side. Otherwise, I could be all wrong here. So we've got. Here's my green wire there. So negative is going to go there. Positive, yes it is for our pulsing, so got that correct. Good, right. Phew. Okay, so I'm just going to put that out of the way. So, but what we need to do, obviously, this has only got little tiny pins. This is called a zero force insertion socket. So basically you can put the chip in and out anytime you want to. And I'm using this little tiny PCB board, which I've already cut out of my main board. It's only single-sided, and so you can't solder on this end. You have to solder on this end where the contacts are. So, looking at that, I want to make sure that that's facing the top. Okay. So on my little board here, on this, you can see that little notch up the top there. I'm going to be putting it roughly in the middle, so I've got 2 around each side. Okay, so it's going to be like that. underneath is where all the pins are going to be soldered into. No, I'm doing that the wrong way around. Yeah, see, already starting doing it wrong. There we go. Okay, because I need to solder on these parts here. Now, one of the reasons why I'm saying we need to keep these is because once we've soldered them in, okay, so I know that this one here is going to be pin 4. I need to solder that to pin 4 so then my power cables can connect to that, and so on and so forth. Okay, but first we need to solder this on. So if I just put a T, that's not going to show up, so just going to put a little T on there just so I know that that's the top, just in case anything happens. And we now need to solder this into place. So I'm going to actually put it down on the ground here, and then I'm going to start soldering. So I've got my soldering iron all nice and hot. And let's tin that a little bit. And then we look for the first pin. We get the first pin warm. And that's not taken. Right, hang on. Why did you not take? I need some helping hands here. So let's see if I can get this to hold that into place properly. There we go. And it's very difficult to see these pins in here. So let's see if I can't eat that up. Right, let's try that again. So what you want to do, or what you're supposed to do, is heat up the pin and put it on. Okay. And you need to make sure that they're not going anywhere else. Okay, and now we need to do the other side. Let's clean off my tip a little bit. So heat up the pin. There we go. So now I've got those all soldered into place, and that's not moving anywhere. So now what I need to do is actually fix that first one. The first one I've done isn't looking right. So let's heat it up. Come on. There we go-ish. Right, okie dokie. So always do this, right? Let's make sure nothing's touch it, and it isn't. Always do not put the chip in there when you're doing this, by the way, because you don't want to damage the electrics on there. So now we've got that, we need to have a look at our PCB breadboard now and find out what's going on where and when. So we want, so that's the top. Now we're looking at it exactly like that. So this is our top. So we are going to want a pin going into here for our power, and then we're going to need to obviously bend it in place and attach it on there. So then that's going to be for our power. Okay, so I'm throwing it around, and if I bend this just about there, or at least start to, so that's the top, and hold that in place and bend this over. Okay, so now I've got that in place, I'm going to hold it with my thing is there, and then where's my solder gone? Oh, there it is. So now I've got that in place, I'm gonna heat up this wire here. Wait, I need you to stay over this side. Come on. Stay over that side, please. So that looks like it's now joined onto there, but I think I may need to move it ever so slightly. Where's it gone? Where's he gone? He's gone over there. That's fine. Yeah, so that's now not touching anything. So we have now got our power connector all ready. So I'm going to do the same thing with all the other ones that I need to do. And I'll before we do that, I also need to that little bit of extra wire that's there, just clip it off, because we don't want that there. So I'm going to continue on with these, making sure I've got these all in the right places and connecting them up, and I will bring you guys back in a minute. Okay, so now we've got that, what I now need to do is put the colors on the corresponding bits that we need, the correct ones. So for my power and my negative power, I'm using this brown. So all I need to do is just get a small piece of this, okay, and I just take a little bit of the plastic off the back there and off there. And this is the one with the stripe is the negative. The one that isn't, that's just the brown, is the positive. Okay. Now for the orange one, I do have an orange one somewhere. I'm positive I do. Oh, the green. Let's go with the green. The green, I don't need the, because all of the negatives are all going to connect to the negative lead. Okay, it's just the positive wires that are going to connect to the individual wires. So all the negatives are all going to connect to this pin here. Okay, the positives for the individual colors are all going to connect onto there. Okay, so all I really need for this one is just the green. Just try and keep them all the same size if possible, and that's roughly the same size. Right, so that's your green, and orange and blue. There's the blue, no, get off. There's the blue and the orange. Okay. So again, only need the positive section of these. Orange. And then the blue. Okay. And bless you. Right, so got all those. Let's also just cut off some of these nibs. Blue, orange. And green. Okay. I really need to invest in proper wire cutters. I really do. Or wire strimmers, not cutters. Right, there we go. So one of the first things I'm going to do, first of all, excuse me, is tin all of these connections here. So hold, heat that up a little bit, get a little bit of solder on there. That didn't take. Heat you up first. No, that one, this, that one keeps moving. I don't know why. Right, stay there. Try this again. So heat this up here. Tin these connections. The reason why you tin these connections is because it's going to be a lot easier to put these wires on. Now, not only do we need to tin those, we need to tin these as well. And I'm going to do just that. I'm going to keep these all in together just to be easier for me. No, that's not easier for me at all because they're all flying apart. So we'll do two at a time. Okay. Right. Same principle again. Right, that's better. So heat the wire up and a bit of solder on each one. Here we go. So I'm going to do the rest of these and I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Okay, so I've now tinned all of these where I need to. So I need to get the negative wire, and as we looking on our board, negative wire is this pin here. Make sure we got our little dip at the top, so I know that this is my negative and this is my negative. That's there, and then I need the blue one. For this one here. Like so. And we need our power, which is this one right here. And then we need our orange. Orange, and then our green. No, hang on, I dropped it. I'll be back. Where did I drop it? That is the question. Okay. Right, I'm back. I found it. Okay, so now we need to do this one. Oh, right, I'm not really showing you very well. What I'm doing, I'm laying this on the top where the solder is, and then I'm putting the soldering iron on the side so that it'll heat up both at the same time. And then there we go, and then it's made the connection. Now then, to keep these in place, I'm going to be using just a little bit of, we'll go with the red one, I think, of this heat shrink. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 of those. And I'm not worried about the colour, because all this is going to be is just to cover these and to give it a bit more strength. That's all. So we'll grab those 3 there. Okay, so I only need 5 of them. So we're going to have one coming over there. And it should help stop any accidental touchings or anything like that as well. Okay. So then just get my heat shrink on these. Oh dear, that's moved. Damn it. Okay, that one moved. Fine. Do the top half here. Then do the underneath. And the sides. There we go. So that's now all ready, and that follows in line with our thing there. So what I will also need to do is just trim off any extras that are on the bottom here. And give it a test. That's what we need to do. So what I'm going to do to give it a test with, we'll use this here. Okay. The thing, right. So what I'm going to need to do is get all of these into one place, because all the negatives are going to be joined together onto that. No. It's only the negatives of the actual thing, the actual flashes that I'm doing, because the normal power, which is the brown, is in and of itself, it's separate. So put that to one side for the moment, and let's see, so the blue, how am I going to do this? So we go, let's get our helping hands here, probably better, right? So we get our blue here. I can easily pull this apart again, so it's not too much of an issue. So I'll bring you guys back once I've soldered these on so we can test it. Right, okay, I'm back. So I've got it all connected together, and I've already recorded this part. Well, I didn't record it, I was on pause and I forgot all about it. So I'm gonna have to try and repeat myself and remember what I said. But, and the missus is laughing at me, of course she is. But there you go. The strobe is strobing. The navigations are navigating. The impulse engines are pulsing, which is exactly what we want it to do, and it's all working in time. Obviously this is a bit of a mess back here, but it's not going to be like that once I get everything all consolidated, because I'm only inside it. I'm going to connect all of the wires that need to connect together, so all of the positives of these effects, like the nav and the strobe and the pulse, are all going to go onto their own string, their own ones, but all the negatives are going to join into one inside, so I'm going to have less wires coming out through the bottom. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a not a quick video, because this is obviously quite a long video, showing how to convert that into this, and it's worked out really well. I'm really pleased with it. So there you go guys, just a very quick video on that. Come on, get off of there. There we go. There. So I'm going to have to take this all off of here now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye now.